Yo, what up? This is Iconological Icon John, whatever you want to call me, and this is the Broncos gameplay that I promised about a week ago. I'm sorry about that, but it's Christmas break and I'm busy playing Skyrim. I know, some of you may know it's awesome, and I can agree it is awesome. But this game, I have a few brain farts such as here, I get sacked, and this this game was really just a defensive onslaught for me, not for him. But for me, it was kind of just like, yo, you can't stop me. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to talk about what specifically worked for me and what did not work for him. Okay, so first off, I don't even know what just happened, I mean seriously. So first off, I have Prater or Prater, whatever, I'm going to call him Platter, even though it's Prater I believe. He kicks long field goals, so that's good for me, so I don't have to go all the way down the field, but he went to his tight end a few times, but his overall completion percentage when he was passing was, I believe, 42% or even 46. He had no touchdowns, but he kept punting. And what I'm going to get to later in the game is he didn't have to punt to give me the ball, except for once. I mean, here it happens again. Look at that. Whatever. But usually early in games when I'm playing as a team I'm not really familiar with, what I try to do is feel them out, feel out the team, see what they're good at, see what they're bad at. At first, they didn't run very well, but I decided to throw him a screen because it looked like he wouldn't be able to stop it, so I decided to throw it. I could have been easily tackled there, but my offensive line were able to hold him off for me. And right here I flipped the play because I don't really know what I was doing. This was like a month ago, but I thought I saw something I like. And usually I don't use lefty quarterbacks, and I don't really scramble too often. I'm usually a pocket passer, and this is kind of difficult for me at some points, even though I complete 80% of my passes for 3 touchdowns and 1 pick, which you'll see right here. That was just a terrible throw. I mean, seriously. Tim Tebow is pretty inaccurate. I mean, he has pretty good throwing power and deep throwing accuracy. He should have taken a kneel there in the end zone. That would have been a smart thing. But right, yeah, he has pretty good accuracy deep. And right here's a very nice play. I didn't even expect to get a touchdown on this, but Eric Decker is such a beast in this game. I mean, he's gonna be so amazing in the future. I can't even express it in words. He's so good. He kept trying to go to all his receivers that were covered, and I easily get a pick with Champ Bailey, who's still getting it done at age 35 or 36. Now, one of the things that I want to talk about is that I don't really use the linebackers too often. I don't use them, and the reason for that is because I like being the defensive line, because basically you determine how much pressure is on the quarterback, and that means you can force interceptions. If you know what I'm talking about, you're a champ and you get a cool token. If you don't, let me go over it a bit. The more pressure you have on the quarterback, the more likely that it's going to be a bad throw. If you get a quarterback running backwards and they throw it, in real life or in this game, they're going to throw it inaccurate, especially if they throw it off their back foot, which is not a very favorable thing to do if you're an offense. What you want to do is to get your feet set. And if you're scrambling, that's one way to kind of throw a very low percentage pass, but still, if you have good throw and run, you can complete it. But right there you can see I put a bunch of pressure on him. I moved him, forced him to scramble around the pocket, thus giving me the interception with more. And I always try to get pressure on him. I didn't get a lot of sacks. I got maybe 3, but that was good enough, because in some of these plays you're gonna see I get a ton of pressure on him. You can see him moving around. And what a lot of people online tend to do is run backwards towards their end zone, which is a bad thing. But, the Broncos' defense is really good. Front line and the defensive backs are really good. I like it. Right here, I was just like, whatever, just throw it. And right here, it's basically over. It's it's garbage time, whatever. And I was just kind of messing with this kid because I didn't play the game in 2 weeks, and I was really itching to score a bunch of points. I could have taken that for a pick 6, but I kind of messed up on that. But just kind of toying with this kid a bit. And I also could have probably taken, I take this one out. And right here, there's not much really else to say except for Tim Tebow. You want to utilize his ability to scramble out of the pocket. You want to use the ability of his receivers to go quickly. You want to be able to utilize the run game, especially from the shotgun, because that's very useful. And there's not much else to really say. I just left this part in because it's kind of interesting when I went back and watched it again, how I was playing, because I wasn't really playing for a touchdown. I would have gotten one if I wanted to, but I just wanted to get down the field and see if I could score again. So you could tell that I was trying to mess around, try new things. I came out in a run formation, audible to a pass, and I hurried up into the same formation, didn't audible at all because the speed kind of like, you know, messed up. Right here, I believe I kind of fail. Wait, no. This is the play that I do the same formation, sort of, and I just run with Tim Tebow because I saw an opening on the right side. And one last thing I want to note before this game is over, even with a lefty quarterback, I never run to the left. Like, it doesn't matter, because I usually play for like Philip Rivers or like Drew Brees, so I never run to my left. I mean, it's just natural. I always run to my right, and I always throw to my right. It's weird. I'm trying to work on that, but I just can't get out of my mind. Like, I get out of the habit because I just love going to my right because I'm righty in real life, and also because I always use righty quarterback, so it's kind of different. And here's a nice replay of the Eric Decker, I believe it's 65-yard run, or 55-yard run, my bad. And before this video is over, here's some stats. That's what I got. You can pause it there if you want to look at the points and stuff. Here's the quarterback rating. Look at that, 121.5 versus 12.5. Look at that. This is what, if you use Tim Tebow effectively and use him to his strength, which is not like throwing it 50 times a game, throw it like 20 times a game, and make sure you throw it to the right person at the right time. Don't force anything. If you don't see anything, move around the pocket or even move outside the pocket to manipulate the defense, get them to move up on you, because if you move around the pocket and move up closer to the line of scrimmage, they're going to come up to you, and that leaves a guy open. So, I mean, that's just one basic thing. Using a team like this, you got to utilize their strength, and that's what I advise you to do. You thought this video was over, didn't you? Well, it's not. I decided to throw this in because this was from another game. If you want me to upload it, I will. It's another game I played with the Broncos like not long after, and this is just one highlight of it. And here's my voice. Go Tebow, go! Go Tim Tebow! Can he get there? What a reaction! Now, I was freaking out after this play. I mean, I was playing against someone and he kind of knew that like he couldn't stop me, so he just pulled his guys out of the screen. That's what a lot of people do. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like to show what you did. Leave a comment on a team you want to see me play with, and don't forget to subscribe for future and regular content. Alright, peace.